Do you know that right now, deep inside the dark basement of the White House, there's a secret operation going on that could outmatch even the greatest mystery stories you've ever heard? Just to prepare a single, simple meal, a team of 30 people works for 96 straight hours in a classified mission. The level of security involved might even seem more intense than maintaining nuclear weapons. Yes, the security around the president's food is no joke. It may sound funny at first, but keep listening. Let's take a look at what Donald Trump eats and how that food is prepared through what feels like a secret military operation. Inside the White House, it all begins in a dimly lit basement. A chef stares intensely at a spreadsheet that looks more like a military strike plan than a cooking schedule. Every second is mapped out. When each ingredient arrives, which oven cooks what, and the exact temperature required for over 20 different dishes, all timed to be ready at the exact same moment. One master chef and 29 kitchen staff work together to serve what might be the safest food in America. But before all this madness even begins, everything depends on one bird. Yes, a turkey. But not just any turkey. This is one of the most important birds in America. You could see it walking through the luxurious marble lobby of the Willard Intercontinental Hotel, treated like a VIP guest. The National Turkey Federation spends thousands of dollars booking luxury rooms, setting up special feeding stations, and hiring staff to care for these birds around the clock. These turkeys are massive, nearly 3 times the size of a normal one, weighing up to 20 kilograms. They are bred to look perfect on camera, but ironically, many can barely walk. They even go through months of training, getting used to bright lights, loud noises, and huge crowds. They're played music too. Classical music calms them, while some sounds can make them aggressive or confused. And here's something no one talks about. A Secret Service agent is assigned to physically inspect the turkey down to the millimeter. They check under its wings, its legs, making sure nothing dangerous is hidden. But the real reason is a bit awkward. The turkey is not fed for 12 hours before leaving the hotel. Why? Because if it, relieves itself on the president during a live broadcast, that moment would go down in history forever. So yeah, no risks are taken. While the world watches this celebrity turkey, the real battle begins in the White House kitchen. At 5 a.m., the kitchen transforms into something like a high-tech lab mixed with a military war room. Before any cooking starts, security checks begin. Every single ingredient goes through intense screening, the same level used for suspicious packages sent to the president. The origin of every item is verified, where the vegetables came from, which farm supplied the meat. Everything is traced. Even the truck driver delivering the food is background checked. If the truck makes an unauthorized stop, the entire shipment is rejected. Packages are inspected for tampering, scanned with metal detectors, tested for chemicals, bacteria, and even radioactive materials. Temperature checks ensure nothing spoiled during transport. Only after passing all this do the ingredients enter the kitchen. The chefs aren't just cooks, they're security professionals too. Every dish is monitored constantly. For example, a steak must reach at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit, otherwise it goes back on the heat. Federal food safety rules are strictly followed. From soup to dessert, every item must meet perfect standards. Even a slight temperature difference is corrected immediately. One chef focuses only on the president's plate, ensuring everything is flawless and safe. Finally, at 2 a.m., after hours of preparation, an oven timer breaks the silence. The turkey goes into the oven. For the next 13 hours, no one leaves the room, not even for a bathroom break. A single second of power fluctuation could ruin everything. And here's another surprising fact. The president actually pays for his personal meals out of his own salary. At the end of each month, a detailed bill is prepared, listing every egg, every pound of meat and vegetables used, just like a restaurant bill. Even as the most powerful person in the country, he still pays for dinner. When the food is finally served, the entire kitchen staff holds their breath. Maybe the president eats quietly. Maybe he smiles and says, "Great job," but he has no idea how much planning, testing, and effort went into that single plate. Once he leaves, the team finally exhales. Mission accomplished. But there's no rest, because the next mission begins immediately. Because every single meal for the president is a high-level operation hidden behind the scenes.